Okay, today we'll start with a new concept of this is a part of actually probability distribution. And today we'll start a very important part of a probability distribution, the basic concepts of random variables and probability functions. Actually, this concept is very important for probability distribution part. Actually, what is random variables? First of all, a random variable whose value is a number determined by the outcome of a random experiment is called a random variable. Actually, there are two types of random variables in statistics, such as the follow: discrete random variable and continuous random variable. There is actually, we can discuss an example of a tossing a coin. There will be two outcomes, one is head and other is tail, and we can toss different with a finite number of times. Okay, we can toss it, so there are a finite number of events, so we can use the variable in discrete way to represent the output, head or tail, and we can also represent the continuous random variable. So first of all, what is discrete random variable? If a random variable takes only a finite or countable number of values, it is called a discrete random variables. For example, 3 coins are tossed. Suppose the number of heads obtained is the random variable x, assumes which will be values 0, 1, 2, 3, which forms a countable set. Such a variable is a discrete variable. Suppose in Bangladesh, New Zealand teams, there are 3 3 ODIs. So in first ODI, there will be 3 coins. Suppose in first ODI, one team can not win. Okay, in second toss they can win, one win. In third toss, they can win. In fourth one, they can 3 times wins. Okay, so one team can 0 wins in 3 ODIs. This is an event. One win also, 2 wins or 3 wins. Okay, in 3 ODIs of a cricket match of Bangladesh New Zealand. So this is the example of actually discrete random variables. Continuous random variable, what will be? A random variable x which can take any value between certain interval is called a continuous random variable. Suppose we are discussing about the height of students in a class. Suppose the lowest height is 4 feet and highest will be 6 feet. So there is an interval between 4 and 6, and this interval can be written as capital X equals to second bracket x, such that 4 less equal to x less equal to 6 feet. That means x lies between 4 and 6. So there is an interval. This is the closed interval, of course. So the maximum we can take another example. The maximum lifetime of electric bulbs, 2000 hours. So in every electric bulb there is a notation in 2000 hours lifetime. So for this, the continuous random variables will take x as x equals to second bracket x equals to 0 to 2000. X lies between 0 to 1000. So this is the x is the actual lifetime of a bulb. So these types of random variables will be continuous. Now what will be the actually probability function or probability mass function? Same words actually. Let x be a discrete random variable which assumes the values x1, x2 dot dot up to xn. With each of the values, we associate another number called probability pi. Actually, you can write it as f of x also, or p of x I. So this can be written as probability of x equals to x1 if I equals to 1 to 3 up to n, and this is called probability of xi satisfying with the 2 conditions. First of all, probability pi for all xi will be non-negative. Remember it, greater or equal to 0. This means what? Non-negative. So probability function p will be maybe 0 or positive. So if we take all the sum of probability of the probability function, this will be 1. Sum of all probability function will be 1. That means that the probability, total probability is 1. Remember it. This function pi or pxi, same words, remember it. In some books can read as pxi. Okay, so or pi, probability of xi, is called the probability mass function or probability function of the discrete random variables. The set of all possible ordered sets, suppose x comma p of x. P of x is the value of y ordinate, x is the abscissa. If we can take an order pair like this, is called the probability distribution of the random variable capital X. Capital X, okay, capital X means the discrete random variable or continuous random variable. So to initialize this example, the concept of probability distribution is similar to that of the frequency distribution. Suppose all x1, x2 dot dot up to xn, and this is the probability. Second will be the probability of x1 px1, probability of x2 will be p of x2, a probability of x3 will be capital px3 dot dot up to probability of xn, what will be p of xn. Okay, so you can tabulize this as this one. So if you take the total probability, suppose what is discrete probability distribution, discrete one, remember it. If a random variable is a discrete in general, its distribution will also be discrete. So if the random variable is discrete, the distribution will be also discrete. You have to remember it. For a discrete random variable x, the distribution function or cumulative distribution is given by capital F of x. This is actually a representation of probability cumulative distribution. Capital Fx equals to p of x less equal to x. X lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. Remember it. Thus, in a discrete random variable, we have to use summation. In discrete one, we have to use summation. Capital F of xi will be the sum of all probability function, mass function. So probability density function, PDF, remember it, PDF means what? Probability density function. A function f is said to be the probability density function of a continuous random variable x if it is satisfy these two conditions. This f of x probability density function must be non-negative. Non-negative means what? This can never be negative. So f of x must be positive or 0. So where x lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. Second condition is the f of x will be the for continuous this random variable. This whole f of x we can take integration minus infinity to plus infinity. This whole integral value will be 1, since the probability, total probability what? 1. This is why if we take the total all the integration of whole probability density function, it will give the result 1. These two properties is very important. You have to note down this. Now for continuous one, suppose if x equals to a non-zero or some fixed or constant, the continuous random variable of probability at a random point will be 0. That means if we take the random variable x equals to a, then if we take the integration a to a, upper limit and lower limits same. This is why this whole integration will be 0. Okay. Now if x lies between a and b, capital this discrete random variable lies between a and b, then it can be written as probability of like this, probability of this one or the same this. This is actually open interval, and this closed, and this is open, closed open interval, and this is the open interval. So the probability that x lies in the interval AB is given by, we can write in integration form. This is actually for continuous random variable a to b f of x dx. So the distribution function or continuous random variable, if x is a continuous random variable with probability density function f of x, then the distribution function is given by f of x equals to, we can write minus infinity to x values. F of x dx equals to what will be? Probability of capital X less equal to small x, because this capital X lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. And this is the properties of distribution function. And we can take this definite integral like this f of b minus f of a, where x lies between a and b. So this probability of x can be written as what? Integration of a to b f of x. Now definition and basic concepts, properties of distribution function. Okay, this is very important properties for distribution functions. Suppose that capital X be a discrete or any continuous random variable, then f of x will be non-decreasing, that means increasing function. Okay, suppose for various values of inputs x, we can take another values f of x. Okay, so if we put the value of x, if the value of f of x will be increased on the graph, then it will be increasing function. So f of x is a increasing function of x. Now second two properties, this whole probability function lies between 0 and 1, because highest probability what? 1, and lowest probability what? 0, because probability always lies between 0 and 1. This is why probability function also will be lies in 0 and 1. And the limit of x, small x, what will be? Minus infinity to plus infinity. Now if we take the f of minus it, cumulative frequency or cumulative frequency distribution, or capital F in left side, that means minus infinity, it will be the limit of f of x will be 0, because if we take the probability distribution in left one, that means in left part of diagram, it will give the lowest probability. Lowest probability what? For impossible event, probability is 0, where x tends to minus infinity, limit will be f of x what? 0, because lowest probability is 0. Now f of infinity will give the highest probability or sure event, probability of sure event, f of x, where x tends to infinity, at x tends to infinity, the value of f of x will be what? 1. This is the highest value for f of infinity, and 0 is the lowest value for left hand minus infinity. Now if f of x is the cumulative distribution function of a continuous random variable x with probability density function f of x, then f dash x will be f of x. First derivative of cumulative distribution function will be f of x. Actually, this is very important properties of 5 properties. Okay, now the probability function. Actually, we have discussed this in slide probability functions. The probability p of xi associated with the values of discrete random variables xi is called probability function. It can be denoted by probability of xi equals to 2c x1 half to the power square. Actually, this is for the coin, because in coin the random values are 0, 1, 2. Okay, after tossing, there may be no head, one head or two head for 2 coins tossing. So the probability function is usually denoted by the formula rather than giving the some numerical values. Actually, this probability will be non-negative. Okay, and another, the total probability, sum of all probabilities will be what? 1. Now what will be the probability density function? You must know from slide. The probability density function also has 2 properties. It can be written as PDF. PDF is for probability density function. The f of x will be what? Non-negative. That means it will be greater than 0 or equal to 0, but never negative. So, and for continuous, that this total area f of x and dx, this given the area, and using this improper integral, the whole area will be 1, because the probability, sum of all probabilities equals to 1. Now the probability that continuous variable x with PDF probability density function f of x fall in any interval AB. That means probability between A and B will be A to B f of x dx. This is also the whole area, and this whole area equals to will be what? 1. Suppose, for example, 6.1, a random variable x has the following probability density function f of x, cx into 2 minus x, x lies between 0 and 2, closed interval. Okay, so we have to find out the value of c and find the probability that 0 to less equal to x less equal to 1. Since we know that 0 to 2 f of x dx equals to what? 1. Total probability what? 1. And the interval lower limit will be 0 and upper limit will be 2. This is why 0 to 2 f of x dx equals to 1. This is from the properties of probability function. So just putting the f of x value is this, putting these values, and this integration what? Integration x to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That means x square by 2. And x square integration what? X cube by 3, x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So then putting the value of limits, lower limit 0 and upper limit 2. This equals to 1. Then after calculating, putting upper limit in place of x, we get 4, and putting 0, then we get this one. So C values what actually? 3 by 4. Now for the second case, the probability between 0 and 1. We have to find out the probability between 0 and 1. So after taking these values 0 to 1, we can write probability 0 to 1 equals to c values f of x dx. Limit will be just 0 1. Same definition. Okay, 0 to 1 f of x dx equals to what? 1. But the between these two, between this interval 0 and 1, the probability will be what? F of x dx, and 0 to 1. This is the value of f of x. Remember it. Now just taking simple integration, x integration what? X square by 2, and x square integration what? X cube by 3. Value will be 0 between lower limit 0 and upper limit 1. Just putting these values, putting 1, x equals to 1 here, and putting x equals to 0 here. Okay, we get the value of this half. Now another example, an experiment consists of 3 independent tosses of a fair coin. 3 independent toss. I have given you an example of Bangladesh New Zealand 3 ODI series, and the umpire have to toss 3 coins for each match. So let us consider x is the number of heads, y will be the number of head runs, and z will be the length of the head runs. Okay, a head runs being defined as the consecutive consequence of at least 2 heads, its length then being the number of heads occurring together in the tosses of the coin. Now we have to find out the probabilities of x, y, z, x plus y, xy, and constructed probability tables. We have to construct a probability tables and draw their probability charts. Very interesting example. Suppose that there will be 3 tosses of independent coins. So in first toss there may be head, in second toss heads, and third toss of coin head. So 3 heads may come. So x equals to what? 3. Now in first toss head, second toss head, and in third toss tail. So there are possibilities actually 8 total. This is the output. Okay, total output: first toss head, second toss tail, and third toss tail. First toss tail, second and third will be head. First toss tail, second toss head, third toss tail. First toss tail, second toss tail, and third toss head. And in all the tosses there is tail. So x equals to actually here 3, 2, number of heads, number of heads, number of heads, number of heads what? 1. Number of heads what? 1. Number of heads here what? 0. Now y will be what actually, and z will be what actually in our given condition. its length of being number of heads. X is the number of heads. The number of heads runs. Y equals to the number of heads. Number of head runs. That will be the length of the head runs. Okay. So X equals to length of the head runs will be 1. Okay. So that will be what? That will be length of the head runs. Length. Actually, how many head here? 3. This is why 3. Now in Y, head length what? 1. That means 2 head may common 1, and length what? 2 head. This is why 2. Here head, tail, head, 2 heads X, and head length what? There will be no length, because in first head and in second head. So there will no common. Common will be 0, and length will be also 0. Head in here are only one head, X equals to 1, and length of head equals to head runs will be 0, because there is no run. So another one, length of the head run will be also 0. Similarly, there are 2 heads. This is why X equals to 2, and there will be only head run what? 1, because head and head. This is the common. This is why 1, and length will be head run 2. There are 2 head. So there are also 0 head runs, and length of the head run also 0. And there are head run also 0. Length of the head run will be also 0. And there are no head. This is why all are will be 0. Now if we take, if we try to want to X plus Y, what will be? 3 plus 1 equals to what? 4. 2 plus 1 what? 3. 2 plus 0 2. 1 plus 0 1. 2 plus 1 3. 1 plus 0 1. 1 plus 0 1, and 0 0 plus 0. Now multiplication of XY, individual multiplication, 3 into 1 3, 2 1 2, 2 0 2 0, 1 0 0, etc. We can get the XY column. Here the sample space what will be? Total output, the set of total output for tossing 3 coins, 3 independent coins. So sample space can be written as equals to this 8 components. Okay, member elements of set. Obviously X is the X is a random variables which can take the values, because there are 3 independent coins. So random variables will be what? 0 1 2 and 3. There will be no head, 1 head, 2 head, or 3 head. This is why these values are the random variables. Now probability of 3. Now probability of 3 heads. What will be probability of coming 3 heads? Each head will be half, probability half. So since there are 3 heads equals to 3, this is why cube. So this is the 1 by 8. Now probability of coming 2 head, this union, this. Okay, because this is the independent coins tossing. So this is why you have to take this is the designed. Okay, so you can take some of this by using the additive laws of probability. We can write probability of this one plus probability of this one plus probability of this one. Okay, just 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, 3 by 8. Now similarly probability of coming 1 will be 3 by 8, probability of 0 also 1 by 8. Just you have to find out this 4 one. Now this probability could also be obtained directly from the above table. Suppose the value of X 0 1 2 3, and probability of what? 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8, 1 by 8 coming from here. Okay, probability of 0 equals to 1 by 8. How many 0 here? Only 1. And sample space what? 8 samples. Okay, so 1 by 8. Now another table, suppose this is the values of Y and this is the probability of Y. So starting from 0, first one 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, and 5 by 8, etc. Okay, and in Y 1, values of Y equals to 0 and 1. Probability of Y what will be? 5 by 8 and 3 by 8. For 0, 5 by 8. For 1, 3 by 8. This is obvious from the table 1, coming from table 1. Now another one, part 3, from table 1 we have, this is the random values 0, 1, 2, 3. And probability will be what? 5 by 8, 0, 2 by 8 and 1 by 8. And we can draw this graph also. And for x plus taking u equals to x plus y, okay, for individual random numbers, we can get the probability of each one. This favorable space divided by total space, give the probabilities. So for xy also, taking b equals to xy, we can find out the probability of b for each random values. This is the chart. Now, different measures of central location for continuous probability distribution. Let f of x be the probability density function. This is the PDF probability density function of a random variable x, which is lies between a and b. Then arithmetic mean what will be? A to b x f of x dx. This is the formula for finding arithmetic mean. F of x is the probability function. Okay. Now harmonic mean what will be? 1 by a to b. Just in replace of x, we have to use 1 by x. All are same. Okay. Geometric mean what will be? Log z equals to, just we have to log x use. You have to use log x. All are same. Now median what will be? Actually median divides the entire distribution into two equal parts. So this whole part can be divided into a to median, this plus median to b. Okay. A to median f of x dx and median to b f of x dx. These are equal parts. This is why probability what will be? Half. This half portion, this half portion. Make the full portion a to b. Okay. Now mode what will be? Mode is that values of x for which f of x is maximum frequency occurs. That means in maximum minimum method, you must know, you have to find out the first derivative. Then for first derivative equal to 0, we get the values of point where we get the maximum and minimum point. And double derivative, double differentiation will be what? We have to test whether it is maximum or not. So, and moments, raw moments mu dash r equals to, this is the formula, a to b x to the power r f of x dx. And earth corrected moments mu r equals to a to b x minus mu whole to the power r f of x dx. And now we'll discuss an example connecting to this. Find the harmonic mean, mode, median from the probability density function in given example, previous example. The probability density function f of x what was actually 3 by 4 x 2 minus x. This was given probability density function. Now harmonic mean, if you want to find out the harmonic mean for this, harmonic mean AC is given by what will be 1 by AS equals to f of x 1 by x f of x dx. Okay. Formula what was? 1 by x f of x dx. F of x means given function. Okay. So 1 by a is equals to, this is the formula for harmonic mean. Now harmonic mean given by 1 by a is equals to f of x 1 by x f of x dx. This is the f of x. Okay. Now simple integration. There are no variable. This is why 1 integration what will be? 1 integration x. And x integration what will be? X square by 2. Now just putting the upper limit in replace of x, we get 4 minus 2. Then if you put 0, then it will be 0. So 1 by a is equals to what? Actually 3 by 2. Now a is equals to what will be? Taking inverse 2 by 3. Okay. Now median what will be? Median is the actually formula from starting from 0 to what? Median f of x dx what will be? What was half? Okay. 0 to median f of x dx equals to what was? Half. This is the formula for median. Now f of x dx 0 to median, this is the twice x minus x square, twice x integration what? X square by 2, x integration x square by 2, formula x to the power n formula. X to the power n formula what? X to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So x to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, what will be x square by 2? And x square formula what? X to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, x cube by 3. Now just putting these two in replace of x. Median, this will be median square, 2 cancel, and median cube by 3. Okay, if you put 0, all will be 0. So no need to put 0. This equals to what? Just multiplying 4 by 3 on both sides, we get 2 by 3. Okay. Now we get an equation for ME. ME means median. Okay. So this is look like x cube minus 3x square plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. Now solving this, x minus 1, x square minus twice x minus 2 will give this one. So for after solving these, the only values for median lies within the range 0, 2. Is median equals to what? X minus 1 equal to 0. The median equals to what will be? 1. So median 1. Now if you try to find out the mode, what will be the mode? Now given function f of x what? Given function f of x is this. Now if we take derivative of this differentiation, f dash x, what will be? Differentiation f dash x equals to 3 by 4 into 2 minus twice x. 2 minus twice x. Okay, 2 minus twice x. Understand? So for maximum minimum, f of x, f dash x equal to what will be? 0. Now if we to find out the value of x equals to what? 1. After solving, we get only x equals to 1. Now if we take double differentiation of this, double differentiation what will be? F double dash 2 will be 0, and minus twice x what will be? Only minus 2. X equals x formula 1 differentiation. So double differentiation we get negative values. Okay, so negative values means what? It has maximum value. Okay, negative means maximum and positive means minimum. Okay, f double dash x equals to minus 2. Therefore mode equals to what? 1, because x equals to 1. This is therefore mode equals to what will be? Only 1. Now distribution function, I have discussed this. This is also discussed. There are different types of definition connecting to distribution function. This is the joint probability function. Joint probability. Joint probability will be what? Suppose discrete random variables x and y etc. are said to be jointly distributed if they are defined on the same probability space. That means if there are two variables, two discrete random variables x, y. So we have to define the probability function like this: probability of xi, y, z. This will be greater or equal to 0, because this will be non-negative. And sum of all joint probability will be what? 1, because highest probability is 1. And marginal probability. If we find out suppose this is the probability function of a discrete random variable xy, then the marginal probability of function of x, probability xi given by, just we are taking 1 p of xi equals to what will be? Summation z xi yj for all I. So xi equals to this, there will be z. And for if we take probability of yi, there will be I only. Whole are same. Okay. Now conditional probability function. Actually, this is the part of a conditional probability. If yj happened, then the probability of xi will be just pxi yj divided by pi. Probability of yj. Similarly, probability of yj by xi, what will be? Probability of xi yj divided by probability of x. Understand? This is the actual loss of conditional probabilities coming from. Now another example for joint probability function xy. Suppose pxy are given c into x plus y. Okay, here x equals to 1, 2, 3 and y equals to 1 and 2. We have to find out the value of c and the marginal probability function of x and y. In third part, conditional probability function of x for given y and that of y for given x. Now we know there will be two summation. One is for x values and other will be what? For y values. And this function given pxi what? c into x plus y, given function. So x equals to 1 to 3. This also given 1 to 3, and y equals to 1 to 2. So total probability what? 1. Total probability, joint probability will be 1. Now if we take first value, if we put x equals to 1 and y equals to 1 here, we get c into this. Okay, for x equals to 2 and y equals to 2, we get this. For x equal to 3, we will get this. So there are how many pair? 1 pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair, because 3 multiplied with 2, 6 pair equals to 1. C equals to what will be? 1 by 21. Hence probability of xy what? Xy divided by c into, just putting the values of c here. Okay, putting the values of c. C equals to what? 1 by 21. So x plus y divided by 21. Now second part, the marginal probability functions are probability of x equals to what will be? Summation y equals to 1. This is the just putting this formula pxy. Okay, pxy, just marginal, this one. Okay, marginal. For x equals to 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we get this one. Putting y equals to 1, and y equals to 1 we get. Putting y equals to 2, we get this one, x plus 2. Just taking sum x, twice x, 1 plus 2, 3. Now another marginal probability, p of y equals to what will be? X equals to 1 equal to 3. Okay, x values. So x equals to 1, if x equals to 1, then we get y plus 1. If x equals to 2, then we get x plus 2, y plus 2. Okay, if x equals to 3, then we get y plus 3. Just taking sum of this, we get this. This for what? 1, y equals to 1, 2. Now another one, conditional probability functions are p probability of x by y. That means if probability of finding x, if y is happened, then p of xy divided by py. Just putting these all values, we get this one. Similarly, probability of y, if x is happened, then probability of xy divided by probability of x. If x down, here px down. If y down, probability of y down. Very interesting example for you. Now joint probability density function. Actually similar to previous density function, probability density function. If we take the function joint probability function, f of xy must follow the conditions. F of xy must be non-negative, and the integration, double integration, this first integral sign for x and second integral sign for y. So to this total area, and this total area will give the probability 1. Now marginal probability density function. Marginal probability density function for xy, f of x will be minus infinity to plus infinity, f of xy dy. If f of x, there will be dy, and if f of y, there will be only dx, where y lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. We have to remember this definition. Now conditional will be similar to previous one. Probability function of x by y will be f of xy divided by f of y. If y down, there will be f of y down. If x down, in down, f of x will be in down. Same definition. Now the interesting example, if the joint probability density function f of xy equals to x e to the power minus x to the power y plus 1, x into e to the power minus x into y plus 1, where x non-negative and y also non-negative, find the marginal and conditional density function, and also show that x and y are dependent. That means not independent. Now marginal probability density function of x given by f of x equals to what? 0 to infinity. This is the actually 0 to infinity given condition, starting from 0 and x greater than 0. That means what? Up to infinity. So limit will be 0 to infinity f of x dy. This is the formula of what? This one, f of x equals to f of xy dy, and limit will be 0 to infinity. Okay, this formula we are using here, f of x equal to f of x dy. So this is the actually UV process formula of integration. If we take x into and this is the actually what with respect to y, we have to integrate it with respect to y. So x will be treated as constant. So there will no need to use UB formula. So x is the constant. E to the power x formula what? E to the power x. But the coefficient of y what here? Coefficient of y minus x. Coefficient of y will be minus x. So we have to divide with the coefficient of y. Okay, minus x. And x will be cancelled. So just putting infinity value of y here, e to the power minus x y plus 1, 0 to infinity. Now if we put upper limit values of y, this will e to the power minus infinity. Okay, e to the power minus infinity equals to what? 1 by e to the power infinity. So 1 by e to the power infinity what? 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity equal to 0. So minus, we have to put another minus, then putting y equals to 0 here. If we put y equals to 0, e to the power only minus x. So minus minus plus, then e to the power minus x is the result, where x greater or equal to 0. Now marginal PDF of y is given by, similarly f of y will be 0 to infinity f of x dx, using same formula. Now if we put x into y plus 1 equals to z, then x equals to what will be? Z divided by y plus 1. So dx equals to what will be? Differentiating on both sides, dz divided by y plus 1, where z greater or equal to 0. Now this, substituting these values in this integral, 0 to infinity, z divided by, z means what? X into y plus 1. Okay, and x equals to what? Z divided by y plus 1. So x equals to z divided by y plus 1 here. Then e to the power minus z, and dx what will be? Dz divided by y plus 1. Dz divided by y plus 1. So how many y plus 1 here? Actually y plus 1 whole square, 2 times. 0 to infinity e to the power minus z, e to the power minus z, z dz. Okay, now 1 divided by y plus 1 whole square. This is the constant, because we have to find out the integration with respect to z. Z is the variable here. Okay, because with respect to z, 1 by y plus 1 whole square, e to the power minus z dz will give gamma 2. This is the actually formula of gamma 2. This equals to 1 by 1 plus 1 equals to gamma 2 equals to actually 1. Gamma 2 equals to what? 1. From beta gamma function you must know gamma 2 equals to what? 1. So on these values equals to 1 divided by 1 y plus 1 whole square, where y greater or equal to 0. This is given condition. Now conditional probability density function of x for the given y, f of x by y is given by f of x by y equals to f of xy divided by f of y. Okay, this is one probability density function. This one, using this formula. So we get f of x by y equals to f of xy divided by f of y. These values and these values gives this one, where xy greater or equal to 0. Similarly, conditional probability density function of y for the given x f of y by x. F of y by x equal to will be f of xy divided by f of x. F of x equals to what? E to the power minus x. F of x equals to what was? E to the power minus x. Okay, this is the f of x values, and this is the f of y values. Okay, f of y values. Just putting these all values, and f of xy what? F of xy is the given function. Okay, given function. So using these 3 1, we get these values. So we observe that from these 3, f of x and f of x by y, or f of y equals to this, all are not equal. This y x y are disjoint. That means x and y are dependent variate. Now joint probability density function of 2 random variables x and y is given by f of xy equals to what? 4xy. X 0 less equal to x and y less equal to 1. We have to find out f of x, f of y, f of x by y, f of y by x, and check whether x and y are independent variables. We know that f of x what? 0 to 1. 0 to 1 is given value of y. Okay, 0 to 1. F of xy dy. Using the formula f of x equals to f of xy dy. We get only twice x. Similarly, for f of y formula, what will be? F of y formula this. Okay, this one f of y equal to f of xy dx, and f of x what? F of xy dy. Remember this. We are using this same formula here. So f of x equals to what? F of xy dy, and f of y what will be? F of xy dx. F of xy means what? Given function. F of xy means what? Given function. And limit will be 0 to 1. This is given limits. Just integrating with respect to y. Y integration what will be? Y square by 2. And x integration what? X square by 2. Because with respect to x. Now putting the upper limit in replace of y, we get only twice x. Now here we have to put upper limit in replace of x because with respect to x. This is why this will give twice y. Now if we try to find out the f of x by y, conditional probability function, f of xy divided by f of y. This will give, these are twice x, and f of y by x what will be? F of xy divided by f of x. This is twice y. This f of x values and this f of y values, and this is f of xy values. Okay, just putting using this formula we get this one. Now two variates x and y are independent, as this f of xy equals to what? F of x and f of y multiplication, right? If we multiply this and this, we get f of xy. Also f x divided by y equals to f of x, and f of y divided by x equals to what? F of y. So this is the actually independent. Understand? X or y are independent variables. This is the last example for you. You can here a random variable x has the following probability distribution: x equals to 0, 1, 2 up to 7, and probability of x what? Individual given in second rows. We have to find out the value of k, evaluate probability of x less than 6, probability of x greater or equal to 6, probability of x lies between 0 and 5. And if probability of x less equal to c is greater than half, find the minimum value of c. Number 6 portion will be determine the distribution function of x. Since the total probability what? 1. Here how many values here? 7. X equals to 0 to 7. And probability of x what? 1. We must know it. And then just putting if x equals to 1, if x equals to 0, probability what? K. If x equals to 1, twice k. If x equals to 3, also twice k. If x equals to 4, thrice k. If x equals to 5, k square. And if x equals to 6, twice k square. If x equals to 7, 7k square plus k. Just taking sum of all these, we get the values k equals to what? 1 by 10. Solving this equation for k, we get k equals to 1 by 10. Now second portion, we have to find out probability x less than 6. That means we have to take the probability less than 6. That means probability of 0 plus probability of 1, x equal to 1, probability of x equal to 2, plus dot dot plus probability of x equals to 5. Now probability of x0 what will be? Favorable space divided by total space. Total space what? Favorable x equals to 0. Probability what? K. Right? For x equals to 0, probability will be what? 0. 0. For x equals to 1, probability what will be? K. 1 by 10. For x equals to 2, 2 by k. X equals to 3, also 2 by k. Okay, 2k. X equals to 4, what? Thrice k. That means 3 by 10. K equals to what? 1 by 10. This is why 3k means what? 3 by 10. Similarly, x equals to 5, k square. K square means what? 1 by 10 whole square. K square means 1 by 10 whole square, that means 1 by 100. So we get, taking sum, this 81 by 100. Now probability of x greater or equal to 6, what will be? Total probability 1, just minus will be what? A probability of x less than 6. That means this one. This is the value of probability of x less than 6. So if you try to find out x greater or equal to 6, then total probability minus probability of x less than 6. This will give 19 by 100. Now, if we find out the probability of point lies between 0 and 5, that means we have to find out probability of x equals to 1. X equals to not 0. Okay. X equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay. Lies between 0 and 5. And taking sum of this, probability of 1, k, probability of 1 what, k, 2 what, twice k, this is also twice k, this is also 3k, just taking sum this 4, 3k, 5k, and what, 3k, 8k, okay, 8k means what, 8 multiply 1 by 10, 8 multiply 1 by 10, k means 1 by 10, so 4 by 5 only. Now probability of x less equal to c greater than half. By the trial, we have to find get c equals to 4. Now, for the another portion, 0 to 7, this is given sample space, and f of x probability function also given 0k, thrice k, 5k, 8k, this is also given. Okay. So, the diameter of an, actually this is the application, engineering application example. The diameter of an electric cable, say x, is assumed to be a continuous random variable with probability density function f of x equals to 6x bracket 1 minus x, and x lies between 0 and 1. We have to check the first condition, check that above is PDF, that means probability density function. Determine A and B such that probability of x less than B equals to probability of x greater than B. Now, obviously, the closed interval given by x is 0 less equal to x less equal to 1, and f of x must be non-negative, remember it. For any probability function, density function, f of x must be non-negative. So taking the integration of f of x 0 to 1 will be what? Just f of x, putting the value of f of x. Okay. Now taking simple integration of x what? X to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That means x square by 2. And x square integration what? X cube by 3. Now putting upper limit, we get only 1. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 means what? Only 1. That means total probability what? 1. This is why it is obviously the probability density function. Hence, f of x is the probability density function of random variable x. Now determine the number of b such that this condition satisfied. Since a probability of x less than b equals to probability of x greater than b. Now you must know, we can represent this probability function like this: 0 to b f of x dx, and b to 1 f of x dx, because this is the highest value b. Okay, x less than b means what? 0 to b, and x greater than b means what? Starting from b greater than to 1, because total limits lies between 0 to 1. Total limits what? Lies between 0 and highest value 1, lowest value 0. This is why highest value 1. Now f of x, putting the value of f of x values here and here also in right hand side also. Similarly, taking integration on both sides, x square by 2, and this integration x square, integration what will be x cube by 3. Similarly, x square by 2 and x cube by 3. Just putting these whole values, we get an equation. Putting upper values b in the place of x, b square by 2 and b cube by 3, half minus 1 by 3, and for x equals to 1. Okay, minus, then putting lower limit in the place of x, b square by 2 minus b cube by 3. Now simplifying on both sides, we get this equation. Okay, we have to practice it. 4b cube minus 6b square plus 1. This is the cubic equation. Now factorizing this one, we get twice b minus 1, twice b square minus twice b minus 1 equals to 0, Either this equals to 0 or this equals to 0. Then b equals 2b minus 1 equals to what? 0. So b equals to what? Half. So b equals to half is the only real value lying between 0 and 1. Okay, and satisfying the given condition. So very interesting problem for you, and most important problem. Another example, a continuous random variable x has a PDF probability density function this, and x lies between 0 and 1. Find a and b such that probability of x less equal to or equals to similar problem example. Okay, so since these two are equal, that means probability of x less equal to or equals to probability of x greater than a, given condition. So each must be equal to half, because we are dividing it into equally two parts, because total probability is always 1. So probability x less equal to a equals to what? Half. And this can be represented as a continue 0 to a f of x dx. Total half of the probability density function, half. So putting the value of f of x, value of f of x what? Thrice x square. Thrice x square. Just taking simple integration, we get only a cube equal to half, a equals to what? Half to the power 1 by 3. Similarly, if probability x greater than b equal to what will be? 0.05. This is given 0.05. So this can be written as a integration integration way, b to 1, because highest value 1 and starting from b f of x dx, f of x value what? X square. So in taking integration with respect to x cube by 3. Okay, x square integration x cube by 3. Now putting upper limit 1 in replace of x, we get only 3 cut 1, and putting b cube only. Okay, b cube. So 1 minus b cube equals to what? 1 by 20. 0.05 means what? 1 by 20. So 1 minus b cube equals to 1 by 20. B cube equals to 119 by 20. So b equals to only this. And this is also a same. This will be the homework for you. Similar examples. And this is also same. Same example. Another interesting example, example 5.5. Let x be a continuous random variable with probability density function f of x equals to x, where x lies between 0 and 1. And if f of x equals to a, then x lies between 1 and 2. This equals to minus x plus thrice a when x lies between 2 and 3. Otherwise, f of x equals to 0. So this is actually a function with 4 part. Now we have to determine the constant a and we have to compute probability of x less equal to 1.5. Now constant a is determined from the consideration to that the total probability is unity. You must know minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx will be 1. Total probability is unit. So we can divide this whole integration into equal to 5 parts. Minus infinity to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to infinity equals to 1, because there are 0 to 1 interval, 1 to 2 interval, 2 to 3 interval. Okay, otherwise 0. This is why this in minus infinity to plus infinity are divided into equally 5 parts. First of all, minus infinity to 0, then for the first condition 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Okay, 0 to 1, then 1 to 2 f of x dx, then 2 to 3 f of x dx, and 3 to infinity f of x dx. You must know minus infinity to 0 f of x dx will be 0, because otherwise the functional value is 0. So and 0 to 1 f of x dx, f of x means what? X given. This is also f of x equals to x given x 0 to 1 x dx, and this is also a f of x equals to what? A. For the interval 1 and 2, 1 and 2, f of x equals to a. So for the interval 2 to 3, f of x what will be? Minus x plus thrice a. Minus x plus thrice. Okay, otherwise it will be 0 because this is given. Otherwise f of x equals to 0. So only you have to put these three integral values, okay, from the given functional values. Now this equals to 1. Now just simple integration. X integration what? A is the constant, x square by 2, and there are constant term only. So only one integration x, upper limit 2, lower limit 1, and simple integration x integration x square by 2 and thrice a, one integration x. Just putting upper limit to 3 and lower limit 2, we get this one. Okay, just putting upper limit x equals to 1, we get a by 2, and 2 minus 1 will be, okay, 2 minus 1 means 1, 1 into a equals to only a, and this will be this one. So solving for this a, solving for a, we get only a equals to half. Now if we want to determine probability of x less equal to 1.5, then first of all you have to take minus infinity to 1.5 f of x dx. Okay, less x less equal to, this is why minus, starting from minus infinity to highest value 1.5 f of x dx. This equals to minus infinity to 0 f of x dx, 0 to 1 f of x dx, plus 1 to 1.5 f of x dx. You must know from the given functional values. Otherwise f of x equals to what? 0 minus infinity to 0 is the otherwise, not given interval. So it will be 0. And 0 to 1 f of x value what? X. 0 to 1 given value f of x x. Okay. For 1.1 to 1.5 given value what? A value 1 to 1.5 given value a from the given function. So this integration, simple integration x square by 2, 0 to 1 a into one integration what? X. Just putting the upper limit and lower limit, you get a by 2 plus 0.5 a. This equals to what actually? A equals to half. Since a equals to half, from part 1, a equals to half. Now another example. The probability curve y equal to f of x has a range from 0 to infinity. If f of x equals to e to the power minus x, then you have to find the mean and variance and the third moment about mean. Okay. You must know the corrected moments. That means moment about origin. Okay. By the formula using 0 to infinity x to the power r f of x dx. 0 to infinity x to the power r f of x means what? E to the power minus x. E to the power minus x. And this is the actually formula of gamma r plus 1. Gamma r plus 1 means you must know r factorial. Now substituting r equals to 1, 2, 3, etc. successively, then we get mean first raw moments equals to 1 factorial equals to 1. Second raw moments, moment about origin, this is y. Second raw moments 2 factorial. Third raw moment 3 factorial, using this. Okay, hence the variance what will be? Mu2, correct, second corrected moment. By using the relation between raw moments and corrected moments in our previous lecture, you must know we have derived this. Mu2 equals to mu2 dash, the second raw moments minus first raw moment whole square. Just putting this one. Third raw corrected moment what will be? Third raw moments minus 3 into second raw moments, first raw moments plus 2 first raw moment whole cube. Just putting these values from here. Very interesting example. I hope everybody will try to complete this one. If you do practice, I hope everybody can understand the different examples connecting to random variables and probability function, probability, especially probability density functions. Okay, bye for today. Thanks to everybody for joining us.